So much happening in the Cardano ecosystem at the moment. The price of ADA is pumping at the moment. It hit just over 80 cents USD, and a lot of people asking questions. What's going on? What has Cardano been up to over the last few years? And let's have a look at a couple of news stories that has just hit the Twitter space over the last couple of days. So this first one here is kind of cute. Yeah. So this is a screenshot from Uniswap, a screen recording. They have just released limit orders. Ooh. That, like I said, that's kind of cute. We've had limit orders on all of our DEXs for quite a while now. This is AXO. If you haven't heard of AXO, it allows you to create strategies, algorithms, programmable swaps. This is really advanced, way more advanced than limit orders. You can set it to trigger at certain prices. You can do all sorts of crazy things with this. So if it triggers, if ADA hits $1, sell it and then buy into your top 5 alt coins on Cardano. So you can do crazy things like that, and AXO makes it all possible. These algorithms are absolutely brilliant. I still haven't dug deep into it. I'm still trying to learn it all myself, but do check out my videos that are coming up for the platform. And you know, this takes limit orders seriously to the next level. And like I said, all these other DEXs, Genius Yield is a order book style DEX, so limit orders is its thing as well. MinSwap has had it for, well, I don't know, over a year now or something. And even our DEX aggregators have limit orders and dollar cost averaging all built into it as well. Now, it's not to say that EVM DEXs out there don't have limit orders or DCAs. If you look on other ecosystems, like on Polygon, you see DEXs on there with this type of experience as well. So it's not you know, hating purely on EVM based DEXs. It's just that Uniswap took a very long time to deploy that. So it's been around for a while, especially in the Cardano ecosystem. But it's nice to see that the EVM space is catching up. This other one here, this next news update is from Optim Finance. They're going through a full rebrand at the moment. And I have to say this brand new rebrand is quite mint. It looks much better than their previous ones. And I love what the guys are up to here. If you check out this blog post, this brand new era of Optim and what's going on, I think they've finally found their niche. They're what they're best at. And this is it. So we're going to see a lot more with liquidity bonds, ADA, and their brand new protocol Leviathan as well. There's only a little bits of information about it here and there. I did do a video that broke down ADA, and I thought this was a brilliant idea. Having the ability to split the staking mechanism out of ADA, so you can use ADA for trading or ADA for staking. Those people that give up the staking power of ADA, give it essentially over to the stake ADA, whatever is left over. So really interesting mechanism there. I'll put a link to the video where I broke down ADA and what the Optim Finance team are doing. So I'll check that one out. It's really, really interesting. But I'll put links down below for all of this. It talks about their vision and everything else around what they're trying to achieve with the brand new rebrand and refocusing of Optim Finance. So really smart team there, and I love what the guys are doing here. So do check this one out. It's something to keep your eyes on for sure. This next news story is quite exciting. This is from Eski. This is the stablecoin play from IOG themselves, and they are excited. That's kind of cool. I like the play on words there. They are announcing their brand new CTO, Brandon Wolf. He's from Algorand, Napster, and Fever. So a lot of experience here in delivering some high-end blockchain experiences from the Algorand side of things. Then also working with Napster and Fever. That's quite a career there as well. They're definitely hiring some really heavy hitters in the space. And I'm really interested to see what they're delivering for this Eski stablecoin ecosystem. So we'll see a little bit more about this coming up over the next few months. We do have a lot of stablecoins coming into the ecosystem at the moment, more importantly, USDM. And I'm super excited about seeing that one come into the ecosystem. We should see a lot of liquidity and a lot of people minting USDM over the next couple of days when they launch on the 16th of March. Fingers crossed everything goes well. But yeah, Esky is definitely something else to watch and keep on your radar as well. This is something that is going to definitely help the Cardano ecosystem in this upcoming bull cycle. The Splash protocol have released their Splash pre-sale details. This is what we're looking at here. 30 million in tokens for the pre-sale, a starting price of 0.25 ADA. With the price of ADA going up at the moment, this is going to be get a little bit more expensive as time progresses. So hopefully they do this token sale release soon. But Splash is a decentralized exchange that is looking at optimizing, making the transactions as super fast as possible on Cardano. We've seen transactions within a transaction, so a swap within a swap. So once you swap something and it goes on chain, you get your receiving token back within the same transaction. It's just mind-boggling. It's really, really cool. But we're going to see some really cool optimizations there. We're going to see decentralized batches within the ecosystem, so you can create and run your own batcher within Splash and then earn from the protocol as well. So really, really good optimizations within the protocol here. So I'm excited to see this one launch. I don't know if I will go in the token sale myself personally. I don't really participate in the token sales. I like to see where the protocol is, where the price is, how the community is afterwards before I enter in on any of these type of tokens. So we'll see how this one goes personally, and I'll sit back and see what happens. Of course, please always do your own research. I'll put links to the project, the tokenomics and everything else around it, so you can prep yourself for this particular token sale as well. But definitely something to keep your eyes on. Splash have been making quite a splash in the Cardano ecosystem. Now, I woke up to this announcement and this is really exciting. So Coinecta, a AAA game built on Unreal Engine 5. I have managed now to play it. So all those previous videos where I've been complaining that I can't, I finally got the game working. I had to have someone from the COPI team enter in on my Discord and help me out with getting it working properly. But we got there eventually, and it is an absolutely stunning build. I got the racing game working, the Candamala Valley, whatever it's called, race game, and I managed to get a fairly good lap time. I think it was 1 minute 20 seconds. I think that's good. But here, back to this. Cornucopia's listing on more centralized exchanges, giving this token more exposure to the crypto space, especially in this upcoming bull market and with the releases that they're putting out. It's giving the game a lot of exposure and more doorways, more gateways for users to come in and access this COPI token to be a part of the ecosystem. I don't know the full utilities about the COPI token. I do know a little bit, but I'll put links for it down below, so that if you're interested in getting into the Cornucopias ecosystem, you can. I do hold quite a few of the NFTs now. You have to have one of the NFTs to access the game, and I just kept on buying, think I needed more and more of these NFTs to be able to access the game. But no, you need a certain rarity. You need legendary or mythic ones to actually gain access to the game. So I'm in now. It's okay. It's okay. Absolutely love what the Cornucopias team are doing. Please check this one out as well. Now, in my last news update, I talked about the brand new Cardano node, and there are stake pool operators out there that have implemented it and deployed it on their infrastructure. And you got to check this out. Look at this. Starforge, always doing some incredible stuff. So if you don't know about Starforge, they have a Cardano stake pool that runs in an RV. So this is a mobile, there it is, a mobile stake pool that moves around the United States, and they have a Starlink in here. Let me just get the picture of the Starlink. This is the stake pool here. It runs on a couple of Mac M2s. There's the Starlink in the roof, and there it is. That's one of their setups. So you can see the Mac Mac Mini M2s and all the other power supplies and all that stuff up. So it's this is the backup location one, but you know, this is absolutely phenomenal. This is the decentralization and the ability for anyone in the Cardano ecosystem to operate a stake pool. It's so cool. I absolutely love it. But this here, this looks at the CPU usage of the Cardano node after this particular upgrade. And you can see the utilization here. It's at 100%. That's probably the average here. We've got some spikes early on in the calendar here. But afterwards, look at this. It drops dramatically. It drops down to about 20% of the CPU usage over the course of a few days that the pool's been upgraded. So this is phenomenal. The amount of work that the team have put in to not only make the peer-to-peer network better, but to also optimize the Cardano node so it's not using as many resources. It's just fantastic. This is great. So it really shows how hard the teams are working at the moment to make Cardano the best blockchain out there. Absolutely love it. And Starforge, keep up the good work. I am delegating to you as well. Smart Places has been quiet over the last year or so, but they are working in the background and they're bringing in a whole brand new era of social fi. So the idea of social media on blockchain, but then also integrating in the element of geolocation. So if you're using their social media network and you're in a location where there's a lot of other users, you can have a face-to-face interaction, actually engage with a real life person. This is brilliant for maybe dating apps, maybe stalking someone, but you'll be able to see and interact with people on the social media platform and also in real life as well. So it has a whole new level of social interaction and SoFi compared to other platforms out there. Now they have a mobile app that is coming out soon, so keep an eye out for this one. So once you have this mobile app, you'll be able to integrate and interact with the digital world that they've set up. They've got smart plot NFTs. I've purchased a couple of these back when they first did their NFT minting, but then you can also have a whole connect to earn experience within the platform and then have the business integration within it as well. So if you have a plot or want to interact with one of these plots, you can put advertising on there, you can do giveaways so people can actually go to these particular plots, interact with the business that might be at that location, earn some points, maybe have to buy a coffee or something like that. So this is like a really nice mechanism. It's kind of like geocaching or a game that I used to play, Ingress. If you ever played Ingress on iOS or Android, that was a really brilliant game that integrated in real life locations, geomap, geolocation, and also team play as well. So you had to interact with people. So there is that element of social and geolocation things happening there. And I think SoFi and Smart Places might be another really cool one to look into as well. I do believe they have a token sale coming up soon, or a token launch, but I do have an interview with the team coming up very soon. So we'll find out a little bit more about that one. If you want to find out more, you know the drill. Hit that like button, subscribe, notification bell, and I'll get all the information about this one so that you guys can be kept up to date about everything Smart Places. This next one here, this is another token that's going to be launching soon, and this is all around the Clarity protocol, the Clarity DAO. If you've ever wanted to build a DAO within the Cardano ecosystem, these guys have got it down packed. Having their platform where you can start a DAO for free and easily create all the voting mechanisms all on chain just makes it so easy. I had an interview with Logan about the platform and the next stage that they're going to launch very soon, their V2. That goes along with their token launch, and this integrates in all the smart contract side of things. So you'll be able to manage a treasury with smart contracts and allow your governance process to interact with that treasury and trigger payment out through it as well. So this takes it to the whole next level, and it's kind of scary as well. So if a malicious proposal manages to get through, it could trigger a sending of funds within your treasury. So there are mechanisms in there to prevent this. You have to have admin approvals for proposals and all sorts of things. But really interesting protocol, and I absolutely love what the guys have put together for the Cardano ecosystem and anyone that wants to drive and build a DAO within the Cardano platform. So really good stuff. Check out that interview coming out very soon as well. Now, Clark is one of my favorite devs around there building things for Cardano, and he and his team, along with CyBDev, I haven't heard of these guys before, but I did check them out, trying to get an understanding of who they were, but they're a Filipino team based in Cebu. I love Cebu. Cebu is one of my favorite places in the Philippines. I spent so much time there building up my own dev team as well. So I'd love to get over there and check out what these guys are doing and what they're up to and learn a little bit from them in regards to building things on Cardano. But Clark has been working hard, very, very hard on the next stage of Coinecta, and this is the staking platform. The staking platform is now launched as well. They launched it on the 10th of March on Sunday. I had a kids party that I had to attend, so I couldn't participate or check it out live. But Coinecta is now live. If you have any of the CNCT, I think that's the token, CNCT tokens, you can now stake it within the platform and earn some of the extra CNC tokens for doing so. And the rewards for this are quite high and quite generous. So if we just load this up here, I do have some CNCT tokens in my wallet. So let me just connect it. Yep, I'm connected. Add stake. And I can see I've got 88 CNCT in my wallet. So I can just type in 88 and check out these APYs on this at the moment. I can get a 12-month with a 40% AP. That's crazy, guys. APY boost 27.3, so base, okay, because that's where the 40% comes from. So that's really, really high. What do I get? Rewards 35.2 CNCT. Really cool. Thank you for that. I might as well stake for 12 months to get that massive amount of boost. Now, with this token, you can use it to participate within all the projects within their launch pad. So if you're going to participate in some brand new projects that are launching on Cardano, their launch pad will require you to have some of these CNCT tokens within the ecosystem. So you could stake them and you can still vote and participate, I believe, on these upcoming brand new IDOs that are going through their platform. Now, if you don't have any of the tokens, you can buy them through Dex Hunter here. Let me just check the price of this and how it's been going. I'll change over to daily and zoom out for you guys, and look at that, it's doing okay. So since its token launch in December, its price has shot up quite a bit and has pretty much stabilized around that 0.11 ADA price for the CNC token. And with the price of ADA going up, essentially the value of this is going up as well. So nice to see that the price is stabilizing a little bit. Now, when I did purchase some of these tokens a little bit earlier, there is a lot of price impact at the moment for the pool that I was interacting with. This is on Spectrum. I believe they have a particular pool with a really high pool fee at the moment. If you go for a slightly higher amounts of liquidity, you still get that price impact because all the liquidity is on the Spectrum Finance DEX at the moment. So just be aware of that if you're trying to buy or trade, because of that 3% price impact and the 3% pool fee, it will affect your trade. So be warned in terms of doing that. But really cool project, and really nice to see that these Cardano devs are working hard on building some brilliant features within the Cardano ecosystem. Now, talking about Dex Hunter, I thought this was quite interesting, and I didn't think much about it because I don't really pay attention much to a lot of the meme coins out there. But the Dex Hunter team have brought out this brand new feature, or bringing out this feature, I should say, and it is the SnekBot. Okay, what's the SnekBot? We dig a little bit deeper. The SnekBot is a trading bot that runs on Telegram. So Telegram, for those that don't know, is a chat program. It's like WhatsApp, Discord, or Facebook Messenger, but it has a lot of users within the crypto space on it. So if you have a look at this post here, BonkBot is doing about 30 million USD average daily volume on Solana. 30 million through a Telegram bot. Can you believe that? That is insane. And we are just launching SnekBot very soon. So this is the idea and premise behind it. Bonk is an absolutely huge meme coin on the Solana ecosystem. And I think a lot of the things that the Solana teams and devs and builders have been doing is making that user experience on Solana so easy. so seamless. The wallets are really good. Phantom Wallet, the Dex experience is really good. So they've spent a lot of time and effort on that user experience. And this is just one of them. Having a Telegram where a lot of people live in the crypto space and having the ability to trade directly within Telegram. So you can use a Dex aggregator such as Dex Hunter to do all your trades just makes sense. You get alerts, all these different things that makes trading really nice within Telegram. Yeah, I personally hate Telegram. I get way too much spam through it, but a lot of people love it, a lot of people use it, and having this trading bot, this SnekBot through it, I think is a really good idea. Now, when I read this actually triggered my memory in an interview I did with during Fund 10 of Project Catalyst, and this is it here. So let me just get this off screen. So this is Endubis Messenger wallet. So this was a wallet that we created directly within Telegram. Let me just zoom into this so you can see it a little bit better. But this demo here showed you how you could create a wallet through Telegram. And then you can start sending ADA to it. You can receive ADA, send it to another address, all through the Telegram bot itself. And I thought this was absolutely brilliant. There's the testnet address. Sorry, it's a little bit small, but I'll put a link to this within the video's description below so you can check it out. But this was, absolutely brilliant. I thought it was a really cool idea. For me, it didn't catch on for me back then. It didn't click because I am not a Telegram user. But because this was built for the Ethiopian community, they live on Telegram, and it was just easy for them to onboard themselves, create a wallet within Telegram, and then start trading directly through it. So now that I have a little bit more background about it, it makes sense to me. So check out this interview from when did I do this? About 7 months ago. When this idea was being floated. I don't know if Endubis Messenger wallet got funded or not. Maybe it didn't. But I think this is how I pronounce his name, Nebiyu, is still working on it. So I will reach out and see how it's all going and maybe bring him in for another interview so we can find out what's been done with it since. So really cool stuff here, different level, different type of development, but really, really cool stuff within the Cardano ecosystem. Playing catch up a little bit there. This next one here is around RareEvo, and this is a bit of an old announcement now, so a lot of you have caught on, but there are two brilliant events within the United States, and that's RareEvo and NFTxLV, or CNFTCon as it was originally known. And when they first launched back in 2022, yep, I went to both of those events and had an absolute blast. I met so many people in real life. I wore Cardano branded t-shirts every single day and met so many cool and interesting people, did so many interviews as well. But from here, we're going to see some really cool things because they are combining these two events. RareEvo and NFTxLV are combining it all into one mega event. It'll be at Caesar's Palace on August 15th to 17th this year. So anyone that's purchased a ticket for NFTxLV, they're still honoring those tickets. So you can, so essentially it was a little bit of a cheaper ticket to get to the RareEvo 2024. So this is going to be big. If you are in the United States, make sure you get your ass over to this one here because it is the event to be at in the United States this year. Links down below for you guys. There is an X space that they talk about this as well. Now, this last one here is the Cardano Summit for this year, and it returns to Dubai again. So on the 23rd and 24th of October, we will see the entire Cardano community converge on Dubai once again for this super mega event. And I think I might be able to go this year. I really hope I can. It looked like an absolutely amazing event. I really did miss out last year, so I will do my best to get over there. But there are so many really good events, and I know this year because of the Bitcoin halvening, things are going up. And there's going to be some really big parties and stuff around. So I will definitely try and get there. I'm not going to miss out this year for sure. So if you're interested in any of these events, I'll put links to it down below. There are a couple here in Australia as well. Oz CryptoCon is in November this year in Sydney. Do check out that one as well. I'm trying to get a Cardano community booth there. So if you are in Australia and you are interested in participating in this, I'm trying to get NFT projects, DEXs, whatever is building within Australia, such as Vi Finance. I'm be talking to you very soon about this, Steve, to get their butts over to the Sydney Oz CryptoCon and represent Cardano there. And of course, the projects that you're building as well. So really exciting, lots of cool events. Make sure you get to some as soon as you can. But that's it for this Cardano news update. I'm pretty excited about what's happening in the Cardano ecosystem. Price action is definitely moving at the moment, not only for Cardano, but all of these tokens within the Cardano ecosystem at the moment. If you enjoyed this episode, make sure you hit that like button, hit the subscribe, click that notification bell as well. That's really important. So that way you get kept up to date with everything that's happening in the Cardano ecosystem. And while you're here, check out these other videos I have. I've got lots of video tutorials and interviews and all things happening in the Cardano ecosystem.
Yeah, gotta do it like that. You've been listening to the Learn Cardano podcast.